come down, let's take a look at this. Once again, we're missing the caps up here on both. We're gonna focus on the tape because on the last video we didn't focus the tape real good. See the distance. Here, this, a couple contractors came over and saw this. They didn't mix the concrete, they just poured the bags of concrete on the hole and then they added water, and that's why these posts are moving up and down. This fence along this way, let's put the video, let's focus this right here. This section of the fence has been fixed 2 times. The second crew came in and fixed it. They move the posts up and down. They move really easy because they're not really welded to the concrete. I've been told that in an application like this, they have to mix the concrete really well before they put it on the holes so that the posts grab onto the concrete. I'm not even though I'm a contractor in Colorado, and if this was one of my customers' job, it would be a problem so big. But again, coming on to the gate, this you have to take a look how it was installed. Again, if we come close to this side, we can see the fence has moved already a couple times. They did a chalk line, but it moved and it's already sagging or sinking in a couple of different places. This gate was built once. It was a bit bigger. Not right now, it's 12 feet wide. It was 15 foot. A few hours after they installed it the first time, the brackets couldn't hold the weight. We have winds out here and the doors broke, fell down. Now they came in and fixed them. They added an extra inch here. But as you can see, it's already sagging again. When they installed us, they didn't have these rods, they had really small. You can see when the first guy put ribbons and the second guy came in and fixed it with screws. This is the second time they built a fence and now it's dropping. This gate obviously is not really working anymore because it has sunk in the ground. Again, the second crew that came in, they told me they were going to mix the concrete really well, which they did. And this is how it's supposed to look according to fence contractors in the area. To fix this, to make it a smaller gate, because they said it was carrying too much weight, they added this door here because they wanted to just do a little tiny fence. As you can see on this side, they did have the reveals of the door better. We don't have the 2 extra inches. It's about 3/4, half inch on this side, half inch on this side. This is a privacy fence. But if you take a look here, let's focus on the video on this side. Looking this way, see how it dropped. This is how they left it. If we look on this side, you see a couple of the posts over the leaning. Again, it's because the guy lifted them up real easy because they're not welded to the concrete and they're moving. If we move over to this side, of the fence, this panel right here moves. can see a gap. This was cut short so it moves a lot, and some days you have a lot of light. This is vinyl. I don't know, I'm not a fence expert, but I think this should have been tighter so it doesn't do that. They came in and fixed it once, but it's still looking like that. Let's focus on the fence from here. That way you can see how the posts are moving. Overall, this fence, it's sagging or moving on both directions.